So this is the second part of solving quadratic equation. In the first part, we have learned how to solve it using step 1, which is taking out the common factor. The second way is the cross method. And now we are going to learn the grouping and also the a square minus b square. So let's start with method number 3, which is a square minus b square. Before you even start doing any question, this is what you need to know. Yeah, I put an asterisk here. A square minus b square is the same as a plus b, a minus b. So this is the form that we want to get at the end of the day. Okay, let me give you an example of a question. What if I have x square minus 16 is equals to 0? Students may ask, how is this a square minus b square? Okay, look at the second term, 16. Can 16 be changed to 4 square? It can, right? So it becomes x square minus 4 square is equals to 0. I must also highlight, it only works if it's a negative sign here. Some students take a square plus b square and equate it to this. Wrong, that is totally wrong. It has to be negative, okay? So now going back to the question, you have x square minus 4 square. So this becomes your a and this becomes your b. So writing back the equation, what you'll get is simply, my a will be x, right? My b will be 4. Easy. Follow ni. Compare this and compare this. Compare this. What you'll get is x plus 4, x minus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, not done yet. So the last step, x plus 4 is equals to 0. X is equals to negative 4. First answer. Easy. This is so easy. X minus 4 is equals to 0. X is equals to 4. Second answer. Very easy. Once you practice so much of this question, one time you look at a number, you know that the number can be square or cannot be square. Okay, so the key is to practice. Let's move on to the second part of this lesson, which is grouping. Grouping only works if there's 4 terms. If it's lesser than 4 terms, it doesn't work. Okay, so what to do in a grouping question is simply, let me give you a question first. What if I have 3x squared plus 6x plus 4x plus 8? So what you do is to group the first 2 terms together and also the third and fourth term together. From there, take out the common factor of the first 2 terms. For the first 2 terms, the common factor will be 3x, right? I take out the common factor. What I'll get is 3x multiplied by x. I'll get 3x squared. 3x multiplied by 2. I'll get 6x squared. Sorry, I'm rushing because I don't want to make this video too lengthy. Okay, always compare that this must be the same as this. If you expand out this, it has to be the same as this. Okay, then follow back the sign. What is the common factor for these 2 terms? Will be 4, right? So 4 multiplied by x, you get 4x. 4 multiplied by 2, you get 8. Notice that these 2 terms is the same. See? If you take out the common factor, these 2 terms is the same. And it has to be the same. If it's not the same, rearrange back the number and make sure that you get the same amount in the bracket. Okay, once you get the same thing in the bracket, what you do is to put this first, x plus 2. Okay, copy back, then multiply by 3x plus 4. I know this is a little bit confusing, but look at the trend. It's the same, right? You copy back, then look at the terms that you take out, the common factors. 3x plus 4. 3x, you put back 3x plus 4 is equals to 0. So as usual, x plus 2 is equals to 0. X is equals to negative 2. First answer. 3x plus 4 is equals to 0. X is equals to negative 4 over 3. Positive 4 bring over become negative. Then I divide by 3. Negative 4 over 3. So this is the second answer. So for this kind of quadratic equation, you need to practice until you get it right. And it's in your fingertips. Okay, thank you.